We want to welcome everyone tonight here at Alma Citizens Field Bank Field here in Alma, Arkansas as we open up week 2. I'm Jared Schoonover, joined here with head baseball coach of the Siloam Springs Panthers, Andy Lloyd. And Coach Lloyd, it's a beautiful night here in Alma, Arkansas, and we're ready for the opportunity to go 2-0.
Man, it's a beautiful atmosphere, good crowd, Friday night football. Everybody's excited. I'm really happy to be here. We'll see if the Panthers can get on a winning streak here after last week's victory over Rogers Heritage.
Yeah, I know it is a big win for us. Week 1 was nothing better than getting out of the blocks right, getting that first victory. It actually came in yesterday official. The AAA did rule that it was a victory. We were going to count it a victory regardless. The game was going to be a rout in favor of the Panthers. Looked like a team that is heading in the right direction with second-year head coach Doug Lockridge and staff, and the players, you can tell, have really bought in. They got a swagger about them, and they got some confidence right now. And we're going in here to play an Alma team that has great tradition, a background of great football here, the legend Frankie Vines in the past, and what they're doing now with Coach Bush. And we know that tonight we got our hands full with some good athletes here in Alma.
We're about to set to kick off. Number 30, Nahun Aguilar, set to kick. Aguilar pooches it over the Alma sideline. It's received at the 25. He's taking it across midfield to the right side. He's got a lane. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Alma Airedales.
We're going to be tested this week. There's no doubt about it. Alma's going to come out. They're going to have a good scheme this week 2. Everybody got to see week 1's film. There's no surprises right now. I fully expect both sides to be prepared. You see the biggest growth oftentimes of the season between week 1 and week 2, and I'm really excited to see what the Panthers bring to the table tonight.
Samuel Schlegel is quarterback for the Airedales. They motion. Chase Parker takes a snap. He keeps it himself. He's up the middle. And he's wrapped up about the 49-yard line. He's tackled by number 6, Cole Pittman.
Alma is opening up the game a little bit of some just shifting going on. Got a 3 tight end set, playing the heavy game, run power football. We're going to see now they're getting in a 10 personnel look. Same personnel on the field, but a doubles look.
2nd and 3. Hands it off up the middle. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage for little to no gain.
That's a great defense there on second. Got good yardage on second down. On 1st down. Put them in second and medium. Good job by the Panthers there as far as making that play. We're kind of in a different situation here, Andy. Let's just be real with the onlookers, because I know we're going to have a group of people watching. But right now, we're high up in the sky here at Alma. It's a unique place. We're outdoors with a lot of people sitting around us. We're looking at it as an opportunity, but there's definitely some challenges here in this setting, just hearing one another and being able to see down on the field. But we're going to make the best of it. We're going to succeed tonight, just like I have confidence that the Panthers are as well.
It's like number 59, Carson Avant, being helped off, walking under his own power. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Airedales.
Big opportunity. Week 1 had a lot of success in 3rd and short on defense last week, even on 4th down. Let's see if the Panthers continue their success here on that short yardage play. See what Coach Benson has dialed up. Had a really good week 1.
Hands off up the middle, wrapped up Forward progress, going to give him the first down.
He's tackled by number 21.
About the 46-yard line. Alma's going to go quick here.
For an Alma Airedale.
Hands off again, wrapped up early.
Alma right now is playing with some tempo. They're mixing up formation. You tell coach is going off a script right now, I'm sure, giving us a lot of different looks. Now we're getting out in a quads look, getting in an empty quads.
Motion across, pressured. Incomplete pass on the screen.
Parker's pass intended for Samuel Schlegel is incomplete. Brings up third.
Jack was sitting all over that screen. Even if they did complete that, I think it was going to be for no gain. Big opportunity here. 3rd and 8, long yardage. Winning on second down is a big part of this game. Winning on first down is a big part of this game. Now getting them in that 3rd and long situation. Looks like Alma's going to go back into a tight formation. Got a bunch down here on the bottom.
Parker takes a snap, drops back, fires across the middle, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 8, Coach.
One thing I can tell you right now is I can see Alma up front is it's a different football team than what we saw week 1. They're doing a good job as far as protection. Quarterback had plenty of time to throw the football there. Just misfired a little bit on that play, but they do have what looks to be a formidable offensive line right now.
Freddie Renderos back to receive. Cooked pretty well, fair catch, and that's going to be caught at about the 12-yard line. And here comes the offense for the Panthers.
I'm looking forward, Andy, to seeing this game. One thing that we did last week that benefited us so much is that we won the battle of field position throughout the first half last week, consistently starting on Heritage side of the football. Right now, Alma's done a good job of flipping the field here on their first possession. Even though they didn't score points, they still flipped the field, put us in a deep situation down on the 12-yard line. Let's see if we can return the favor and flip back. We obviously won't go down and score, but at minimum, we want to move the football.
Benson hands off to Short, off to the left side. He's got some room. He's wrapped up by a gang of Airedales, and that's about a gain of 8, Coach. Good run.
Again, running that wide zone. That is, no doubt about it, is going to be our base football play. And again, if you look at us right now, it's running behind that big offensive line on the left side. Stolievich and Suarez are 2 dudes right now that are getting the job done, both week 1 and the first play this week. Did a great job of the combo block, and Short doing a good job of reading the color.
2nd and short. Benson hands it off to Short, up the middle. Nice gain. Tough running right there. He crosses the 30-yard line up to about the 33. That's the first down for the Panthers.
I'm going to tell you, Andy, I really like this Short kid as far as he's a tough kid, hard-nosed kid. I think it's just going to get better and better throughout the year. Reading the zone. Right there, we ran some inside zone instead of the outside zone. He bent it out the back gate and picked up a great gain. That first down of a drive is a big first down anytime you're moving the football.
First and 10. Benson takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his left, play action. That's caught by number 9. Looks like Stuart Schweininger. Gain of about 5.
Again, just like last week, able to throw off the run as far as you have success in the run game. They load the box. Outside linebackers are fitting tight to the box. Safeties are fitting in the box. And it opens up the flats for the easy pass, taking pressure off the freshman quarterback, Titus Benson.
They got trips to the top half of your screen. Titus takes a snap. This great catch by number 4, Hudson Lockridge. First down for the Panthers.
Lockridge picks up enough for a Panther first down.
Panthers are late. They're picking up right where they left off last week. Great rhythm by Coach Marsh right now on the offense. Good mix of run pass. Obviously, we're going to be a run football team, but anytime you have success of consistently running the football, it really opens up this pass game.
Offensive line playing well early. 1st and 10. Marcus Smith in motion. They toss it to him. Takes the corner. He's got some speed. He crosses the 50 up to about the 49-yard line for a gain of 5.
It's a great job by Marcus there. Reading, putting his foot in the ground, getting north and south on the play, getting positive yardage on the play, put us in the 2nd and medium. Big play. Also, great job by Marcus of hanging on the football. I think he's a kid that's got a big upside as a young player, as a sophomore. He has some it to him, and I think he's going to be special as he gets older for Coach Lockridge.
Hands off to Short, off the left side. He's got some room. That's a gain of 6 for a first down for a Panthers. Coach, the offensive line really setting the mark early here.
I'm telling you right now, what we're doing up front, it's going to be hard to leave that outside zone play right now as far as that wide zone. Jackson Bray, our new offensive line coach here for the Panthers, you can tell he's got these boys coached up. First 2 weeks of the season been very impressive. Jackson's a young man that I've known for a long time, a young man that played for me, All-State center at Rogers High School. Glad he's part of the Panther family and doing great things for the Panther program.
Hudson Lockridge off the left side. He's got some room. He goes down the left side, down to the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Big gain for the Panthers. That's a first down. And he got a penalty.
Yeah, I think we got a little bit of celebration possibly.
He spun the football right in front of the referee, and that's going to cost him.
Coach Lockridge is not happy right now with that situation. Had a positive football play, and it's something that we're going to learn from, we're going to overcome. I thought last week we did a great job of controlling our emotions and playing poised the entire football game, and I have no doubt we're going to do that here tonight.
On the offense, 15-yard penalty. First down.
It'll still be a first down. One thing I like about Coach Marsh right now that I see is he uses both the boot game and the reverse game to hold that backside, and it really opens the thing up for the zone, because zone's all about reading the defense and having that cutback lane, and when you hold that backside the way we are right now, you're going to have success with the zone.
Benson takes the snap. He keeps himself to the left side, throws it out to number 9, Stuart Schweininger. That's a gain of about 6. Coach, they're moving the ball really well right now. I mean, every play, it seems like they're getting 5 or 6 yards of play right now.
You know, Schweininger's another young kid that got a big upside. He's got a big frame, big body, good-looking football player out there. Doing a good job as far as just getting out in that flat and calling the clobber flat from the tight end position, getting open on the boot. Tight is flipping the ball out there and getting positive yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Hudson in motion. He's going to hand it to Short. Wrapped up pretty quickly by the Airedales. Forward progress, though. Gave him about 2 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2 from the 27-yard line. 26.
Andy, I tell you, I feel, Coach Lloyd, I feel that we can live in 3rd and 2 all game long. Anytime you can get in that, it opens up the playbook. Anytime you're in that 3rd and 2 look, especially with the success that we're having running the football. In that case right there, Short got positive yardage, always falling forward as a running back. We've consistently seen that thus far with him through a scrimmage in 2 games. Looks like we're going to open up here in the Wildcat look.
Jack O'Brien at quarterback. Got a penalty.
Dead ball, false start. On the offense, 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down. After the penalty, South Springs
He's got a procedure call on Siloam there. I'll tell you, that's borderline simulating the snap count, which is an illegal play for the defense to do. It's very borderline as far as what they're doing right there. But obviously all that matters is what the officials call in this situation.
Jack O'Brien keeps
got the edge.
Off the right side. He's got a block.
Man, if Jack could have kept his balance there and pressed to the outside, I think he's in the house.
He had a clear lane. But still a first down for the Panthers. Moving the chains. The ball will be placed at the 21-yard line. Well, Coach, they like their look there. They had the same formation on 3rd and 2, and 3rd and 7, they came to the same formation, same play, and executed it well.
I kind of like what they're doing right there. They're taking the pressure off again, like we talked about last week. They're taking pressure off the young quarterback, putting the ball in the senior's hands, an athletic player, and Jack O'Brien, and he made the play for us. Obviously, the big boys up front got it done.
Benson back at quarterback. Takes a snap. He hands it off to Short. He's got a hole on the left side, running hard. He's down to about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
It's going to be a test. First of all, we flipped the field, Andy. We talked about that right out of the gate. We flipped the field. Alma had a good first drive. We made them punt. We won the battle on 3rd down. We've had a couple battles on our side though that we've won on our 3rd down. So right now it's leaning towards the Panthers as far as what's going on, especially on the offensive side of the football here. Alma's going to have to make some adjustments on this run game, or I think we're going to have success all game long running that wide zone.
Benson hands it to Short up the middle, moving his feet. It's a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Panthers.
Ran some inside zone that time. Alma pinching with their defensive ends. Short did a good job of bouncing on it, reading it, and then getting north and south after he bounced. Again, Short's doing a great job of falling forward and getting that extra 1 and 2 yards, which really matters in putting you in a good situation on 3rd down.
Doubles on 3rd and short. Benson takes the snap. He hands it. No, he keeps it himself.
That's a great job by the young man. I don't think he got the first down, but he was close. In a situation that was going to put us in a 4th and 3 or 4th and 4. Instead, he might have had a bad read on that, but he got north and south and got positive yardage and got us in a good situation here on 4th down. Let's see what we do.
It's 4th and less than a yard. Panthers are going to go for it here.
One thing I see with the Benson kid right now, he doesn't act like a freshman when it comes to toughness, and you got to respect that out of the young man.
Airedale's bringing everybody.
Oh, we got
Mason Short.
It's a good job by Short. Great job by the offensive line getting push on that. Great job. We're going to go with the spot down here on the bottom and not the top, I hope.
The bottom spot was a first down. The top spot, I'm not so sure.
Let's see where they spot. Yeah, they're going to go with the bottom. Here we go. That's a first down. Great job. Great push.
Looks like we're going to have a measurement. No, first down.
Yeah.
Great effort there.
He made out of 10. Great job. I'll tell you right now, it's a great job by Mason Short, but it was also a great job by the offensive line. There was a couple guys that kept driving their feet, got on the pile, and shoved that pile the extra 1.5 yards that they needed because his initial contact was behind the line of scrimmage.
Penalty on the play.
Getting a sideline warning here.
I think so.
Dead ball, sideline warning on Siloam. That's their first for the game.
Coach Lockridge is on him down there. You see something that he's not happy with right now. I'll tell you this, one thing we have to be happy with, though, is how we're moving the football and how we're running the football right now in the first game and a half of the year.
1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. The Panthers can't get a first down without scoring. Benson takes a snap. He hands it off to Ryan Estacio off the left side. He leaches for the pylon.
Great play.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Great finish to the first drive of the game. Tell you right now, got to be pleased with this first drive. Got the ball on the 12-yard line. Marched 88 yards for a touchdown, and just really did it, not in any big plays, but just had a methodical drive of 6, 7, 8 yards a pop with a big score. Here we open it up in the swinging gate. Let's see what we do here.
Well,
we're going for it. He got it. He got it. I like it.
Boaz Benson for 2.
I'll tell you what, this Big Benson, as we need to call him probably, Big Benson is Big Boaz is he's a load, man, and he's a load that's got great feet. In that situation right there, they got a 230, 240-pound kid running downhill on them that is going to be a future college athlete. As we talked about last week, already got his first offer this summer. He's a kid that's got a big upside, and I'm glad that he's a Panther, Andy.
And he's fun to have around. It was great to see just kind of a little swinging gate on the 2-point conversion play. I don't know if they showed that on film last week, Coach. Do you remember?
Yeah, they lined up in it, but they didn't run anything. That's a great thing. I like even the fact, obviously, you always want to have success when you run the swinging gate, but even when you don't, we talked about last week, forcing future opponents to steal in that practice time and forcing future opponents to prepare for the swinging gate. It takes a little bit of the aggressiveness out of their side as far as on the PAT block game.
8-0 Panthers with 1:58 here in the opening quarter. Nahun Aguilar to Pooch. He pooches it down to the bottom of your screen. Airedales have the ball. Reverses to the middle of the field. He's wrapped up. He's down at about the 32.
We got to throw a flag here.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it. That's 15 on them.
That was Landon
That's
Golding
big right
on the
there.
tackle.
I was going to push the ball back to the 20-yard line or 22-yard line. Let's see if they call offsetting, but I don't think it is offsetting. Our kid's trying to get up off the ground. Got a little extra contact after the play. It's going to be a big penalty. Again, focused on field position here. They got great field position almost on the 40-yard line here as a start. And it's going to push them back all the way back to the 22.
Dead ball foul. Personal foul on the receiver team and the personal foul on the kicking team.
Offsetting.
Offset. Alma.
Well, Coach, I don't necessarily agree. I didn't really see 22
Yeah.
or anything. He just looked like he wrapped him up. And
Sometimes we can't. We don't get a chance to hear from this level what's being said, and got to give them the benefit of the doubt on the call. But there was definitely more action in the pushing game on the Alma side. But move on and win this battle here as far as this drive.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Airedales. Ball on the 37-yard line. Parker takes a snap, tosses it out to the left side. It's tackled.
They got us in the numbers game there. They opened up in a doubles look, shifted their back out of the backfield, went to the boundary side where the safety's on the hash, and they got us out man 2-on-3 down here on the bottom on that play. Big opportunity, big play for Alma.
1st and 10 for the Airedales. Parker will take the snap, 46-yard line.
Great
Keeps
job.
Himself.
Great play. They've got our roster a little scrambled here, but 21, our defensive end down here on the bottom, is it Calderon? Slow played that option play and did a great job. Made the quarterback slow play, allowed the defense to rally to the play. Sets up 2nd and long. Good win on 1st down there. I will say I like Alma's creativity on offense. They got a lot of things going on, but they're moving north and south. Looks like they have a good plan. I always like Coach Benson and what he does on defense and his plan and how his guys fly to the football and play football.
Parker takes the snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's wrapped up by Isaac Calderon again. Gain of about 4. That's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 4.
Got another 3rd and medium play. Got a quarterback draw there. Big opportunity again for the Panthers. Let's see what we do. Give them a little different look. Ooh, they got us. Got our nose.
Dead ball. Offside. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
You know, you measure a game and some certain things that you look at that if you consistently have success at winning the turnover battle, winning field position, getting 3rd and short, winning on 1st down, and winning penalties. Right now, penalties are an area, even though we've overcome them thus far, they are an area. If we don't fix it a little bit, they are going to come back and haunt us in the long run.
1st and 10. Parker takes a snap. Quarterback keeper again off the left side. He's down to about the 25-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1. That's going to be the end of our 1st quarter here, with the Siloam Springs Panthers leading Alma Airedales 8-0.
quality first quarter for the Siloam Springs Panthers. Alma's having success moving the football. Let's see if for a second time they can get on this side of the field, but not have success. Let's get a big stop for the Panthers. Andy, this is an opportunity for us to shift gears, and I talked about it last week. Having you up here in the box as the head baseball coach, and having Coach Tim Stewart's going to join us next week full time, being the head boys basketball coach, is a great opportunity to show what we have as far as the Panthers, and just a team mentality that everybody's for everybody. Everybody is cheering for everybody's kids, and a lot of our kids are multi-sport players. But can you talk about some of the football players that are also baseball players here, and who you're looking forward to coach here in a few months?
Oh, we got Jack O'Brien. He's one of the receivers out there. We got Jackson Anderson. He's a senior as well. He plays safety on defense. We got Keelan Collier. He's an offensive lineman. We've got several others, but I love being able to have my baseball kids play football. I mean, it just teaches a different type of toughness, and get to be around a different program, different staff. I think it's good for the kids when they play multiple sports.
I will say this, Andy, it's one of the things, Coach Lloyd, that we're excited about having you here at Siloam, because you are going to bring a winning culture to Siloam Springs baseball. I've already seen that. The kids look like they're having a lot of fun playing for you and your staff, and I think there's going to be a lot of positive things, and that's going to rub off on other programs. We're going to see it, and as we win in every program that we have, it becomes a team mindset. Coach Stewart's had a lot of success in past years, and Coach Lockridge is turning this football program, and I know that you're going to get this baseball program going, and I think there's good days ahead of Siloam Springs Panther athletics.
Well, we're excited, that's for sure. It's been a really great place to be. I love being around Coach Lockridge and Coach Stewart. Just great leaders, great mentors for me to have around.
It's easy to talk about football, basketball, and baseball, but let's not forget what we're doing as far as in cross country year in and year out in the track program. We got a cross country program that is one of the best in the state of Arkansas, and that's a credit to our leaders down there and what they do, and the athletes that are producing for us year in and year out.
Got 2nd and 6 for the Airedales. Takes a snap. He's going to keep it up the middle, wrapped up hard.
Number 11, Dallas Perkins on the carry.
Looked like Ryan Estacio.
Number 7, Ryan Estacio.
Brings up 3rd and 4 again. 3rd down again, Coach.
Yeah, big opportunity here. They're having to grind it out. Alma's doing a good job of grinding, but this is another big opportunity. 3rd and 4. See if we can get to that 4th down play and get off the field.
Parker hands it off to Perkins up the middle, wrapped up.
It's going to be 4th down.
It's going to be around 4th down.
4th and short.
Tackle by number 9, Stuart Schwarninger. Gain of 3 on the play, brings up 4th and 1.
Well, the Panthers were in the same situation last series, and they got a great push from the offensive line. Let's see if the defensive line can stop the Airedales here. Siloam's going to call a timeout. Talk about it.
I like the timeout here. This is a big play in the ball game right here. It's a play that seems like we're early in the game, but when you're down on the 7-yard line, 4th and 1, 8-yard line, 4th and 1, it's really an opportunity to change this football game right here. We get the football back, go back, flip field position, and whether we score or flip field position, but keep them out of the end zone, and a big opportunity for 4th and 1. You don't think about the second quarter, but trust me, in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left in the game and you held them, let's see if we get this stop right here. Let's see how it impacts the game later on. Usually it has a big impact.
Defense has played really well so far this year. They've been really good on 4th downs, and they've turned the ball over from the offense quite a bit. Be a big stop for Coach Benson and his defense.
Airedale football team would like to take this opportunity to pick up 3 female sponsors, Pam and Scott Trees, and all the coaches who take advantage of this. Thank you for feeding our...
See what Alma comes out of here. I'm sure they're going to come out in a heavy formation for this 4th and 1 look here. And they do. They come up in their 3 tight end look. They're a little bunch down here on the bottom, actually. Got good penetration. Big play.
Turnover
Big
on
play
downs.
right there.
How about that defense?
Boaz Benson again. Number 7 also in the play. Who's 7 for us right here? We're learning names, folks, as we go.
Ryan Estacio.
Ryan Estacio. Big play for the Panthers. I'm telling you right now, like I said before, let's look back with 5 minutes left in this football game. Let's see what the impact was of holding them out of the end zone right there and see if we can catapult off that big stop right there. Big play by the Panthers. You know, one thing that you want to coach your kids on, you'll hear all the time in the stands, you'll hear, watch the ball, watch the ball. And really what you want to do is you want to have a mentality of come off the ball, because it is a different mindset. You want to fire off that football, and that's exactly what we did right there. Coach Benson did a great job. I love the timeout on 4th and 1, getting his kids queued up for what he wanted them to do with a big stop.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Benson's going to hand it off up the middle for a gain of 3. Well, Coach, what I've noticed from this football team is when the moments are the biggest, the Panthers have been coming through. I mean, they've really stepped up at ultimate times.
I completely agree, Coach Lloyd. They're winning in the first 2 games in big moments, on 3rd down in particular, both on offense and defense.
Second and 9. Benson takes a snap. He's going to boot out to his right, makes a man miss, dumps it over the head. Oh.
It's a great job by Benson. I know it wasn't what the outcome we wanted there with the drop pass, but it's a good job avoiding the pass rush right there and flipping the ball out in the flat. Would have been a big play if we could have held on to that football. And he's held on to a bunch of them already this year. He's going to be a good football player in himself over there at the tight end position. But that one right there, we did not haul it in like we needed to right there.
Ryan Estacio checking in a running back. 3rd and 9. Benson takes a step, drops back, runs a screen.
Got it.
Estacio takes it. He's
Go.
got space ahead of him.
Come on!
Oh.
Gosh darn it.
Threw a flag.
Got a hold. Got a hold.
Great play call, great execution.
Great play call. Good job by Benson with his drop, keeping his eyes downfield and then flipping over to the left. We do have a hold call down here on the bottom.
Holding on the offense, half the distance, repeat the down.
Again, big penalty for the Panthers right now. We're in this 3rd and long. We got to be careful down here inside the 10-yard line and not put too much pressure on the young man here as far as Benson. He needs to protect the football and trust our defense right here to get us out of this hole.
Third and 14, ball's on the 6-yard line. Benson from his own end zone is going to take the snap. He scrambles off to the right side. He's got a little space ahead of him. He's going to dump it off to Jack O'Brien. That's going to fall incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Panthers, who are going to have to punt out of their own end zone.
Benson's pass intended for Jack O'Brien is incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 4.
You saw a little bit of Benson's athletic ability there, being able to scramble down and get away from the pressure. Good job by the freshman getting away from the pressure. And good job by him not forcing the football and turning the football over there. Big situation right here for our punt team. Anytime your feet are back against the end line in the end zone, it's a big play here.
Samuel Schlegel back to receive the punt. Good snap. Punts away. End over end. Ball's going to hit at the 35, go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Airedale's going to have good field position here with 8:32 to go in the 2nd quarter.
At the 36-yard line of Siloam Springs, where Airedale will start their drive first and 10.
You got a 30-yard punt there. You know, one thing that you got to say right now, we're ahead on the scoreboard, but they are winning the battle of field position as far as where we're starting our drives. We got to get a big stop here. Turnover would be huge in this setting right here. Defense has bowed their neck up a little bit, though, in the first 2 drives and got stops when they need it. Let's see if we can get a 3rd stop here.
First and 10 for the Airedales. Parker takes the snap. He hands it off to the right side. Oh, he's got a hole. He's down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 16 yards for a first down.
He's down by number 6, Paul Pittman.
Run a little fold scheme back to our side here. Alma's got good rhythm going right now on offense, and got some good athletes out there. Got a good running back, good quarterback, got a couple good wide receivers, and getting it done up front. Just having it in the big moments. Siloam has won this football game in the big moments so far.
Takes a snap, tosses out to the right side. That pass is caught. He's going to be tackled. 7-yard. Dean Floyd.
He's taken down by number 23, Dean Floyd.
Jackson's an athletic kid. I will say I'm impressed with how Siloam rallies to the football right there. We had 5-6 kids. We didn't make the tackle like we need to necessarily on that first and second tackle, but because we run to the football and have that mentality on defense, good things are going to happen for Siloam Springs Panthers defense throughout this football season.
So it's 1st and goal from the 7. Barker takes the snap. He hands it off to Perkins. He's going to be tackled at the 4.
He's stopped by number 0.
That'll bring up 2nd down for the Airedales. We got another penalty. That looks to be on the Panthers.
On the field.
We got a lot of action down here on the field here in the first quarter and a half, Coach Lloyd, that we're definitely going to have to clean up, and let's see who this penalty's on right here.
Unsportsmanlike on the defense. That's his first. Half the distance to the goal line.
Well, Coach, it's an emotional game, an emotional week for sure. But we got to keep those in check.
Maybe half the distance.
But it's still 2nd down, correct? 2nd and 2.
After the penalty, he's 2nd and goal for the Airedales from the 2.
Parker takes a snap, hands it off to Perkins. He's
Good
wrapped
play.
up quick by number 49.
Dallas Perkins on the carry.
That was Adrian Salazar on the
He's
tackle.
stopped by number 49, Adrian Salazar.
Great play by Salazar as far as fitting in that gap on that inside zone play. Great play by the Salazar kid, stepping up big there on the 2nd and goal from the 2. Here we are again, another big 3rd down, Andy, and they're in 3 tight end look, going heavy. Got them stacked down there on the top. Little wildcat look.
Up the middle.
It's going to be close. I think we held them up. I think it's going to be 4th and short.
He's stopped short of the goal line.
He's down inside the 1. It's going to be 4th and inches.
And we got
For the Airedales.
a couple
We're
new
bringing
guys
in big
coming in,
boys.
fresh legs coming in. Tell you what, we do a really good job of fitting, stemming, doing some things on short yardage that's causing Alma some problems.
Keeps himself. It's close. I think he got it. That's a touchdown for the Airedales. Well, they fought hard there down at the goal line.
See what Alma does here. They're going to get in the swinging gate too. Let's see if they have the same mentality as us and have to try to steal that 8 points or those 2 points back like we took in the first drive.
They're going to keep it themselves too. And Alma showing some trickery of their own.
They do.
Threw it to the center.
With 6:11 left in the 2nd quarter, the score is Siloam Springs 8, Alma 8.
That's the thing in that swinging gate. The center is an eligible player. He's not covered up, so he's the first man on the bottom down here on the bottom side. He's eligible because the receiver on the outside is a flanker and he's off the football. So anytime you roll out with the quarterback, they show a little speed option look out here on the edge defender, and it puts the kid in a bind. The center runs a little arrow route behind him and gets in behind the defense. A good play, good scheme.
So it's 8-8, 6:11 to go in the 2nd quarter. There it goes. Be kicking off. Jack O'Brien and Ryan Estacio back deep for the Panthers.
Back deep for the Panthers for receiving the kickoff, number 7, Ryan Estacio, and number 28, Jack O'Brien. Kicking off for the Airedales, number 21, Daniel Rodriguez.
He's kicked well. It's going to be caught at the 11. Jack O'Brien's got the ball going up the right side. He's going to be tackled about the 29-yard line.
Number 28, Jack O'Brien on the return.
Started out on the right hash on the 30-yard line. Let's get things going here for our third drive of the game. While we got this break here, Andy, I will say, we're excited to have you here. We're excited to have your dad here on the baseball program. But who we're probably most excited about is that we hired your mother as well in our central office. And she got a little ornery to her. I asked for glasses last week, and I come Tuesday morning to school, and sure enough, Miss Lloyd's laid some glasses for me to have tonight to help me out with my vision.
Little sense of humor from Mama Lloyd. Titus takes a snap. He's got a little room. He's going to keep it himself out to about the 32. That's a gain of 3.
He's run out of bounds by number 7, Isaac Porter. Gain of 3 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7. Benson takes a snap, hands it off to Short. He stopped.
Again, Short falling forward for 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and long for us, but I like the kid, man. The kid's just constantly falling forward. Those 2 extra yards that he consistently gets on runs come up big at the end of drives. It's a big play right here. Keep the defense off. They've been on the field for some time here in the last 7-8 minutes of the game. It's a big first down for us, keeping that defense off the field.
Panthers with a doubles look. Benson takes a snap, drops back, rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. Stiff arm. We got a penalty. It could be a face mask.
That is Benson on the quarterback keeper. He's stopped by number 36 on the quarterback.
It's going to be a big penalty. If this is a face mask, it's a big penalty. It's going to be a first down. Going to extend this drive. And that's what it is. Big play right there. Big play for the Panthers. Let's get some big yardage here on first down. We've done it so far in the first, what would be 4 quarters. Played 2 quarters last week, 2 quarters this week. We've had success consistently on first down. Let's see if we can get that going here on this drive.
First and 10, just short of midfield, ball at the 49. A little different look for the Panthers. Benson takes a snap, gives it to Short. Moving his feet, that's a gain of another, and he keeps falling forward for a gain of about 3. Looks like the Panthers brought in the receivers, a little help blocking on the outside zone.
Absolutely, they did a good job out on the perimeter. I will say this, we just missed our cut there, I think. Defense showed us color on the outside, putting our foot in the ground. Short's been hitting that. Sometimes you're going to miss it sometimes, and I think we missed it there. But again, Short showing his toughness and getting those extra 3 yards.
2nd and 7. Benson takes a snap. That's Estacio off the right side. He's got a little speed. Dives forward. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 43.
He's taken out of bounds by number 10, Jackson Rust.
Really 2 different types of running backs, Estacio and Short. Short's more of a pounder. He has good vision. Estacio is a kid that's pretty explosive out on the edge. He's got good speed. So we saw him score that touchdown there in the first quarter.
Short up the middle. He's
going to be 4th and short here.
A little bit short of the first down.
He's stopped in his tracks by number 7.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
It's going to be
Clock
a big
ticking.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Just about 4 minutes to go.
Going to be a big decision for Coach Lockridge. It looks like it's not going to be a decision at all. Coach Marsh signaling the play, and I don't think there's any doubt what we're going to do here as far as on 4th and short. Big opportunity. We won a 4th and short earlier. Let's see if we can win one here on offense.
Vincent keeps it himself. Off the right side, he's going to be wrapped up short. It's going to be a turnover on downs for the Panthers. That's going to give the Air Arrows the ball with 3:42 to go here in the half, with a score of 8-8.
It's all right. Here we go. 8-8, 3:42 left the first half. This is exactly the kind of battle that we knew this was going to be a battle. If we're going to win this football game, it wasn't going to be a situation like Heritage. It was going to be an absolute slugfest. You know, when you come into Alma, a place that takes pride in football, in order to beat them, you got to do all the little things right. And right now, we're in a flat-out battle. We're doing a lot of good things here in the first half.
Parker takes a snap, throws it out to Perkins. Perkins has got some room. He's going to be wrapped up at about the 46. That's going to bring a first down.
He's stopped by number 23, Dean Floyd. Perkins picks up enough for another Alma Airedale.
First and 10. Parker takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be wrapped up. Looked like Avery Ratliff on the tackle.
Adderon in there with another tackle. I like it. Kid's got a motor to him. He's having a good football game here first half. We would like to cut that 5-yard gain on first down to 2 or 3 and get them in second and long. Second medium really opens up the playbook for the offensive coordinator for Alma.
Second and 5. Ball on the 42. 2:44 to go in the half. Parker's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it out. Well, he's hit hard. He's hit hard there by Weston Bowerman, but he's still completed.
It's a good stick by Bowerman there, keeping him from getting the first down. Really good stick by Bowerman. Jackson did a good job of holding on to that football. Here we go, 3rd and short again.
Got to get lined up. Alma's going to take a timeout.
2:11. Alma's what they're doing right now is they're going to try to squeeze this clock down as tight as they can to halftime, and see if they can. Let's see, they got the ball first, didn't they? They opened up the game. Okay, so it's really important for them to have this last possession here to balance out the possession. We're going to get the ball in the second half with an opportunity, if we can hold them here, to go back down and take the lead. But this is a big, big drive in the football game. We answered the call a couple drives ago down inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if we can hold them again here. Again, Alma has consistently, even though it's 8-8, Alma, Coach Lloyd, has consistently played on this side of the football field. They play on our side of the football field, and it's something in the second half we're really going to have to focus on. I have no doubt we're going to make some adjustments. It's just kind of the way the flow of the game's taken us. I really feel like both of our coordinators thus far have called a good game. Just love what we're seeing out of the first 2 games of the season, and just how we're competing, how we're firing off the ball, how we're playing with intensity as far as in the game of football.
Number 14, Samuel Schlegel on the keeper.
Yep. Samuel Schlegel on the keeper. It's going to be enough for a first down. So it's 1st and 10. Ball's on the 34. Parker takes a snap, drops back.
Screen. Pick. Oh.
Screen, get it. Oh, and it falls just
We had every opportunity in the world right there. Great job by our defense right there. Swarming to the football. They read it well. Saw screen right out of the gate. Alma probably in that situation didn't sell it as good as they'd like. Quarterback flipped his hips immediately, looked to the right. Our kids flew to the football and set right on that screen play.
Second and 10. That stopped the clock with 1:43.
Alma's got a lot of bells and whistles in what they're doing offensively right now. A lot of formations, a lot of shifts, a lot of unbalanced look.
Parker tosses it. That's going to fall incomplete. That was intended for Maddox Caldwell.
Parker's pass intended for Maddox Caldwell. Ball's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and long. Coach, what do you think Coach Benson's going to do here on 3rd and long?
I think Coach Benson's going to put pressure on the quarterback. I think that's his MO. Now, it might not be by bringing the linebackers, but he's going to do some stuff up front. That's what he does. I like how he puts pressure on the quarterback. And I think he's probably going to try to isolate young Boaz Benson on a tackle and try to make a play here on a big 3rd down play. Let's see if Boaz can get in there. The rest of the Panther defense can get in there.
Boaz on the top of your screen.
Yep, here he comes on the stunt.
Pass across the field. That's going to be complete for a 1st down.
He's run out of bounds by number 1, Freddie Redrose. Schlegel picks up enough for another Alma Airedale.
Panthers are going to have to dig deep here. They've been on the field. The defense has been on the field for some time. They've done a good job of just giving up 1 touchdown here in the first half. Got to dig deep. Got to keep them out of the end zone here in the last minute and 25 in the first half.
Parker drops back. Pass is going to fall incomplete, broken up by number 5, Weston Bowerman.
Is that Bowerman again down there in the bottom? Yeah, Bowerman, man, I tell you, last week we talked about it. He's a move-in kid for us this year, moved in from Fayetteville, been a great addition to our football team, a kid that comes from a football background. His dad, Jeff Bowerman, has been a longtime football coach in Northwest Arkansas, and his family moved here to Alma, and it's just been a great move-in for us here for the Siloam Springs Panthers.
Parker takes a snap.
No way. Oh,
late.
my.
We got 2 late flags.
We're going to have trouble. Coach Lockridge is going to be upset on that. My goal up here up top is to never, we want to win. We want to control what we control and not focus on the officials, but that's a rough one right there. That's a big situation right there. We're 2nd and long. Kid falls down. Let's see if they wave it off or what they call here. They're talking a little bit here.
Here to play.
No.
Pass interference.
They call pass interference.
10-yard penalty. Half the distance. 1st down.
First down for Alma. Minute 17 left on the clock. Alma still got 2 timeouts, too, to use, I believe.
After the penalty, it's 1st and 10 for the Airedales from the 11-yard line.
They're going to place the ball at the 11. Defense going to have to dig deep. Takes a snap. He's off the middle. He's got his feet moving. He's going to reach for the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown. There it goes.
We're going to be all right. We're closing into half here. We're going to be smart going into half and getting the ball back in the second half. Just a little bit. We're going to get a breather at halftime, a much-needed breather. You can see our defense right now just a little tired. Alma did a good job there as far as just running the inside run play and being physical down here on the goal line. But I got a lot of confidence in our kids and a lot of confidence in our coaches coming out here, closing out the first half. Living this look right here. Yep. Forget the kickers, Coach Lloyd. We're just going to go for 2.
Yep. Well, after the 2-point conversion, that's going to make it 16-8 Alma. The Panthers are going to have 1 minute and 9 seconds left. They've got 2 timeouts.
Let's see if we can pop one here. We were close there on the first go-around. We didn't have opportunity in the first game for the kickoff return game because they didn't score and we kicked off to start the game last week, and so this will be our second kickoff return of the year. We almost popped it that first go-around. Let's see if we can get one here in our second try.
Back deep to receive the kickoff for Siloam Springs is number 7, Ryan Estacio, and number 20, Jack O'Brien.
We're going to pooch kick it. Nobody's over there. We got to get it.
Great hustle.
Great hustle.
Great hustle.
Ball's recovered by number 33. That's Marcus McKnight.
I'll tell you right now, That's a game-changing play right there by McKnight. Alma gets down there and covers that ball. They're looking at having a big opportunity here as far as flipping this football game.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here comes your Panther offense, led by freshman quarterback Titus Benson. Airedales are going to take them a timeout.
Timeout. Alma. Second and a half.
Alma didn't like what they're in. We come out in a 10 personnel look, trips to the top, got a single receiver down here at the bottom, and they didn't like what they were looking there with the one high safety. Minute left in the half. I'm sure they're going to go to they wanted to see what we were going to do. We're going to close out the half and run the football, or obviously we got in a spread look there. I'm guessing that we were looking to possibly throw the football there with a minute left, 2 timeouts.
What do you expect to see from Coach Marsh here with a minute to go? Do you see him trying to push the envelope?
I see Coach Marsh having a good feel for his team here. I don't, I think it could go either way. I don't want to sound vanilla here and non-committal in my response to what you're asking. I know he's going to focus on not putting too much pressure on the young quarterback, but at the same time, if he sees an opportunity based on what the defense is in, Alma comes back out now. They've shifted and they've changed up what they're in defensively. They're in a 2 high safety look. I think we had them maybe in what we wanted there with that 1 high safety. Good job by Coach Bush getting a timeout called.
Benson takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's going to run the screen. That's going to be short. Catches off the left side. He's got some room in front of him. Maybe 50, the 40, the 30.
He's gone.
The 20.
Let's go.
10. Touchdown.
That's you talk about a big play. Man, what a play. We got a hold down here. What, we got a penalty?
If it is, that's the second time today that's happened.
Where's it? They're saying it's coming back. Where's the flag at? I'm not seeing it. It is, sure enough. Right down here on the sideline in the white, we got a flag. Man, what a play. Big play by Short down the sideline. Great job by the offensive line, getting a convoy out there in front of them. It's all right. There's going to be good things happen for us in the second half. The good thing about, we're shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit with some penalties here, but the good thing about penalties is penalties can be fixed. We're not getting our tail kicked here in a way that you say, we're outmatched or outclassed. Right now, Coach Lockridge has this team ready to roll. We just got to clean some things up at halftime, and I think some good things are going to happen for us in the second half.
Man, what a play.
Short showing there. I tried to make the look of 2 different types of backs there a little bit ago, but Short showing that he has breakaway speed. They had a couple kids with angles in the secondary on him from Alma, and he flat out outran their angle. Very impressive play, and read his blocks, set his blocks up well on that play.
1st and 13, Panthers. And drop back to pass. Benson's going deep. He wants it all. He's got
him.
Completed. The 20.
That Marcus down there?
Marcus Smith.
I like it. We're going to see these two for a couple years, man. You got the sophomore Marcus, and you got Titus throwing the ball as a freshman. Big play. Got 40 seconds left. Coach Marsh believed in his kids. He didn't say he put it on the young kid,
Absolutely.
Man. And the young kid delivered here. The freshman delivered. Big play to the sophomore wide receiver down the middle of the field. Read middle of the field open. Great play. Big opportunity here to close out the half for a 2-1.
30 seconds in the half. Benson's going to take the snap, drops back again.
Got the edge. He might
He's
score.
Keep it himself.
Let's go.
To the 10.
Get in the hole.
To the
Come on.
5. Gets to the
Touchdown.
pile.
Let's go.
Touchdown. 2 plays.
I'm going to tell you right now, Coach Lloyd, the thing that fires me up most about this is just overcoming. It had been very easy for us after scoring a touchdown there on first down on the screenplay, getting a block in the back to hang our heads and go, here we go again. But this is the difference between Coach Lockridge's squad this year and squad maybe, I don't want to say last year, you saw the turn last year, but this is the difference between a winning football team. Not to hang their head, they keep battling, good things are happening. Coach Marsh dials up the right play, and the young quarterback makes the play. Very, very impressive drive.
So impressive to overcome the adversity of the penalty as Aguilar kicks the extra point this time. We see the kicker on the field. He's going to make it 16 to 15.
I'll tell you what happened. I was impressed by the Aguilar kid right there. That snap was on the ground as far as on the hold there, and Aguilar was patient, didn't get flustered as far as on the kick. And usually when you see a ball on the ground like that, a lot of times you'll have problems, and Aguilar did not. I just want to go back to this. We get the ball at midfield. It really starts with our up front as far as on kickoff return with our kid, who was at 33. Was that the kid that running back, Marcus McKnight? Was that the kid that came down here on the bottom of the front on the kickoff return and come back and got the football for us? Great hustle play, great heads-up play. Could have easily been Alma's football going in with an opportunity to go up 2 scores. Instead, we go down here, score, cut the ball game to 1 point, knowing that we get the ball back second half and have a chance to get a 2-for-1 here. This is a big kickoff. We don't want a big return here, but good things going. We got momentum back. Really fired up and excited for this Panther football team and how they're performing in the first half.
Nahun Aguilar. Let's see if he pooched it a few times in the first game against Heritage. Let's see if they pooch it and don't let Alma return it here. Aguilar kicks it deep. It's going to go out of bounds.
It's all right. See what Alma makes him do.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
You're gonna make him re-kick here.
Yep.
Penalty is a legal procedure on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. We will re-kick.
So the Panthers will kick off from the 35 again. And Coach, I'm still tingling. And those 3 plays coming out. I mean, we get the screen for a touchdown. We get called back. That very next play, we go deep, and we score 1 play later, man. It's just awesome things from our Panther football.
It's exciting. That's I tell you, it really is showing a new little version, a little wrinkle of what we're capable of, and really some receivers making plays for us too. Obviously with the running back the first, but the great play by Marcus catching that deep ball.
Aguilar kicks it deep again. He's caught at the 16. Takes it back to the center of the field. He's got a little bit of space ahead of him. He's crossing the 50. He's going to be taken down at the 33-yard line with 11 seconds to go in the half.
Who's number 5 for us?
Number 5 is Weston Bowerman.
Weston Bowerman again. His job on that kickoff is to be the safety over here and keep contained. And Bowerman did a great job. He could have easily got sucked in there, and that would have been to the house. He did a great job of keeping contained, holding up, slowing the play down, and allowing the rest of the Panthers to rally. 11 seconds left. They got time for 2 more plays. We're going to have a big opportunity here to make a big play, and that is what it is. It's going to be these type of plays determine ball games and directions. Sometimes they even seasons, and I think in this case right here, I got a lot of confidence in what we're going to do at Siloam.
Coach Lockridge taking a timeout. He wants to see what they come out in on offense. Alma's got 1 timeout left.
Siloam, second and a half.
See Coach Lockridge talking to the defense, getting them fired up. Now Coach Benson.
We'll see what Benson dials up here. This kid from Alma has got a pretty good arm on him. He's got a couple talented wide receivers. Got a young man at receiver right now. Was All-State as a sophomore 2 years ago, and he's a difference maker, a playmaker for him. I think that Alma, I'm sure, is going to try to get the ball in his hands here with 11 seconds left in the half.
We got trips to the top set of the screen, top half of the screen. Parker takes a snap. He's going to throw it quick out. He's going to pitch it to number 11. He's wrapped up.
It's a great play.
Great play.
Great job by us. And again, look who it is. Young Bowerman. Great job by both of them, really. 17.
Avery Ratliff.
Ratliff getting to the ball, routing the ball. Ill hook and ladder by Alma. Good play call down here, putting pressure on the corner. Bowerman stays home. Very impressive.
7 seconds to go. Parker takes a snap. He's going to pump fake. He's going to
Great job by Benson. We need a pick.
Great defense.
Parker's best intended for doing that.
That's going to fall incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
3 seconds to go. This looks like it's going to be the last play of the half.
Is that Schwaniger or Benson? Who was that got in there on him?
I didn't see.
Big 5. No, 5's down here on the bottom. Got great pressure down here by the bottom side, by the defensive end down here on the bottom side on that. Got his hand up, got in the face of the quarterback. Big pressure right there. I think it's Stuart Schwaniger, number 9. One of the things you see with Coach Benson, he's got a couple of pretty good pass rushers on his defense, and he'll mix it up. He's trying to isolate offensive linemen. You'll see this in his scheme up front. He's moving guys around. He's moving his guys that are true pass rushers around, trying to isolate offensive linemen and take advantage of the mismatch. He got it there. It's a great job by Schwaniger getting pressure on the quarterback. This is a big play right here. 3 seconds left in the half. Last play of the half. We get the ball in the second half. Big opportunity here for the Panthers to come out, going to halftime with a lot of momentum, feeling really good about the first half and where they are in this football game.
What looks to be the last play of the half. Alma sends a man in motion. Parker drops back, sets his feet, throws it through the back of the end zone. That's going to be caught.
It was
there
too.
It was. Caught it. Looked like we went for the pick
It's a big
there
play.
instead of knocking it down.
Big play for Alma. You know, it's going to be a lesson for us. We're going to be all right. Still going to be. We can hold them here to stop this possible 2-point conversion. Keep it to a 1-possession game. We're going to be just fine. Yeah, they're lining up at the PAT. Look, go up 8 points here. It's a big play. It's just one of those deals, Coach Lloyd, where you just want to knock the ball down. We don't need to play the tip game. We either want to knock it down or pull it down for an interception. It's something we'll learn from right there. I'm sure that they'll go in at halftime and coach them up on that. Coach them on film here this week, and we'll improve off of that play right there.
Brings up halftime. It's going to be 23-15. Airedales are leading. Coach, I thought we played really well in the first half. Just a tough break there at the end.
No, I'm pleased with our overall play. We got a few things to clean up. We'll clean up in the second half. I believe that. We had our share of penalties that half. If you look, I don't know what the true penalty yardage breakup is right now as far as breakdown right now, but there's no doubt that the penalties are more on our side than they are on theirs, and we're not going to sit here and say that's on the officials. We're going to take ownership of that, fix that in the second half, make some adjustments, come out and play good, clean football in the second half. I do believe that. Coach Lockridge, again, we talked about it last week. Coach Lockridge is a winner. He's won everywhere he's been. He's won state championships where he's been. He knows how to build a program, and he's hired a good staff here to lead our boys. And you tell our boys have bought into it. But we're going to step away here at halftime. Been a good first half of football. Week 2, us down right now, 23-15 to the Alma Airedales.
welcome everybody back here with the second half of the Alma Siloam game here. A game that saw a lot of excitement in the first half, Coach Lloyd. We've got some things cooking now here in the second half as far as with our headsets and being able to hear one another. We had I will say our AV Tech team does a great job week in and week out. I want to give them a lot of credit for what they do as far as just what I've seen since I've been here in the last 2 years. They've made some adjustments where sometimes you don't get put in the best seating or setting when you go on an away game, and we're in the outdoors here instead of being in a kind of a soundproof booth like you are in most places. And so we haven't been able to hear each other throughout the broadcast here, and so it's hard to sometimes carry on conversation and sometimes not even hear what the other one said. But we've got that fixed here. They've done a great job in the second half. I can hear you. Are you able to hear me?
Oh yeah, sounds good.
All right, it's going to be a lot better second half here for us, I think. But let's talk here about the football game itself. I saw some adversity there in the first half. We responded to some of the adversity. Alma responded to some adversity. It's two teams that are fighting hard right now. One-score football game, and I'm going to tell you right now, as far as I know, it's not what we wanted to see in the first half, as far as them scoring that touchdown. But I'm seeing our kids fight, and I'm seeing our kids compete. And as I've said through the course of the first game and a half, that it's a credit to Coach Lockridge and his staff and the kids and buying into having a winning mentality and fighting in the face of adversity. We got a couple kids that are really stepping up in this first half. Obviously, the Benson kid up front, but I want to tell you, this Bowerman kid, number 5 for us, cornerback for us down here, has had a great first half as far as making some big plays throughout the half, big tackles, big plays on defense as far as in the pass game. Really had a good first half, and the short kid out of the running back position for us played really well as far as running the football consistently, as we talked about, getting positive yardage in big situations and putting us in second, mediums, third, and shorts on a consistent basis there, in particular in the first quarter. Second quarter got out of rhythm a little bit as far as on offense. Obviously had a great drive there, a 3-play drive right there before half, and scored a huge touchdown. But what are your thoughts so far on the Panthers, just in how they've competed tonight and what they've done?
They played really hard. I think the quarterback Titus Benson has grown up a lot just in these short 2 weeks. He's really managed the game very well. Obviously, the MO for Coach Marsh and Coach Lockridge on the offense is we're going to run the football, and I think Alma knows that. They're going to try to put some more guys in the box and see if we can throw the ball, which we've proven we have. But we'll see how this second half plays out. It's only a one-score game. We've played really well. We just got to cut down on some penalties and play good, clean football here.
Yeah, I think some people are going to say when they're watching a game like this, is you're turning a program like Coach Lockridge is turning, and as the kids are turning, really it's our kids that are turning this program and really seeing positive things. One of the things is you look back and say, well, we're getting too many penalties. The good thing about penalties is penalties are fixable. It's not something that you're getting out-athleted or you're just getting out. Other kids are just bigger, faster, stronger than you are. I don't see that out here tonight. I see a football team that's prepared to come out here and compete and prepared to come out and win this football game. It's going to take a big second half to do that, make some adjustments, play clean football, and I think we're going to be right there in the last 5 minutes of the game. I think we're going to have an opportunity to win this football game.
So the Panthers are going to receive here to start the third quarter. Daniel Rodriguez for the Air Bills. He's going to kick it deep. Jack O'Brien set to receive. He catches at the 12. He's going to make a move to his right. He's going to try to get the outside. He does. He's got some green grass. Makes a man miss up to the 29. They're going to call the ball.
He's down. They're calling him down. Let's go. We've talked about it, Coach Lloyd. Chris at the top, and then you got 3 receivers down here at the bottom.
Benson hands it off the short. He's got the edge down to the 40, crosses the 40 to about the 43. Good first down run.
It was a good first down play. Run the zone to the outside, got the edge. Alma had a lot of penetration on that, but their edge was overtaken out there. Didn't do a good job of containing, and Mason Short got the edge and got 12 yards.
Same formation, just going to be flipped.
I like it. I like those trips and up formation. Let's see if we run down here, the tight end down here on the bottom. I think we got numbers down here on the bottom.
Short takes
Running
off
away
the
from the
right
tight end.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 3, Mason Short on the carry. He's tackled by the turf monster. No gain on the play. He brings up 2nd and 10.
See Boaz Benson come into the game. Looks like Benson hands it off. That's Mason Short for a gain of about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Coming out in 2 tights there on that formation. Double tight look, trying to create a bigger surface for our run game. Keep pounding that football, good things are going to happen. You know, sometimes you get 1 yard, you get 2 yards, but over the course of the game, you wear out a defense by running the football, and we're doing that right now.
2 tight ends again. Benson takes a snap. He's going to roll out. Trying to get around the receiver. He's going to get taken down.
Look at the sack here.
Loss of about 12.
Coach Lockridge is down there on the sideline asking for a horse collar, and I think it's pretty close. His hand was high on the jersey there, pulling him down from the back. There's a reason why they're calling that a penalty consistently at all levels right now for protection of the players, but evidently the officials felt that it wasn't quite high enough for the horse collar.
I'm not sure. 4th and 19, and we're lined up.
We're looking at a quick kick here.
I would think so.
Yep.
It's a good kick.
Great kick.
Good Panther bounce down to the 31.
I'm flipping the field. That's a good job. Was that Benson that kicked that ball?
I think it was.
Yeah, that's a great job. Ball on the 33-yard line, flipped the field with a 17-19. I mean, it's a big turn as far as, flipping the field, putting the Airedales back on their side of the football.
Well, we've talked
Their
about
side
it all
of the
game.
field, rather.
Field position has been a big point of emphasis today. Airedales had the ball on their own 31, 1st and 10.
It's going to be a big stop here for us. We need this stop right here. Keep it to a 1-possession football game. Be a big opportunity for our defense to step up.
Parker takes a snap. He goes out to the top side of the screen. He's got some room. He's tackled by number 7. That's Ryan Stasio.
Pass is complete to number 88, Quick Broadway. He's tackled by number 7.
First down for the Airedales.
Broadway picks up enough for an Alma Airedale.
Well executed first down play by the Airedales. See how we respond here. The second set of first downs here on this drive to open up the second half for Alma on their first offensive possession.
Parker hands it off. That's Perkins. He's wrapped up by a gang of Panthers.
On the carry. He's ridden out of bounds by number 28, Jack O'Brien.
He's going to cross midfield. About the Panther 48. Bring up 2nd and 6.
O'Brien's a kid that they move around the field quite a bit. He's a kid last year that was an all-conference safety for us. He's going to play some in the box, some in the secondary. They're going to move him around and take advantage of his athletic ability, and he's got a little ball hawk to him and does a good job of getting him the football.
Airedales are stuffed up front. Great tackle.
Big play. the play. Big man there up front as far as slow play, and I think that was Benson. Slow played that option play and made that quarterback pitch the football, and you saw it as strung it out, and Pittman did a good job of rounding the football and getting a big loss on first down. We got a penalty on the Airedales. Are we going to throw the flag?
There it is.
Penalty on the play.
Dead ball foul. Offside on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. Second down.
The second and long.
Must be second and 18.
This is a screen down right here. You got to look out for the screen.
Parker keeps it off the right side. He's tackled.
Number 14, Samuel Slow on the carry.
Looks like it was Weston Bowerman and Ryan Estacio on the tackle. Brings up a third and long.
Weston Bowerman. Short gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Big play here. Going back with we got a man in the middle, and O'Brien got 5 DBs in the game. Alma.
16. He's going to keep it.
Big play here.
He's going deep over the middle of the field.
Did he make that play?
No, it isn't.
He didn't. It bounced. Is that Jackson again? I think it is. This kid's a good football player. And that was an incomplete pass. Kid did a great job adjusting the football. We're fortunate they didn't make that play, but we got a big stop here, and it really came down to first down on that particular series right there. That set, they got a first down, obviously in their first 3 plays, but coming out on that set right there, got a big stop on first down, got a penalty on second down, pushed them back, won the battle there on third and long.
Freddie Renderos.
You need to get away from that football.
Get away.
Away from the football.
Panthers are going to take over. 27-yard line.
Special teams coordinator Nate Hahn is going to probably talk to those kids on film session, man. When that ball is bouncing that way and you're standing flat-footed out there, a lot of bad things can happen as far as that ball bounce back at you, take a bad hop, come off your foot, and all of a sudden it's a turnover. You've got to get away from that football they're going to give a fire call, fire, which means get away from the football. We'll work on that, I'm sure, this week. Coach Hahn is, as we said last week, a good addition to his staff, doing a good job for us on special teams this year.
This Panther offense comes back to the field. Going to take over at the 27. Benson takes a snap. Hands it off to Short. Short off to the right side. He's tackled for a loss.
Short on the carry.
So we're in tackle over right there. We're in a trips with what would look like a tight end at the top. We had 2 tackles up at the top. Possibly the Benson kid. I'm not sure, or Schwaninger, either one. But they're both at the sides of a tackle. But we were on an unbalanced look right there. Alma did a good job on first down, stringing that out and making the play.
Second and 15. Benson is going to pass. It's going to fall incomplete.
That is Benson's pass intended for Stuart Schwaninger. It falls incomplete. Panther get 15 yards because it's
It'll be third and long.
down.
Here's the deal, Coach Lloyd, and you know this. As much ball as you've coached, as much ball as you've grown up and been around, right now it just doesn't feel like momentum's on our side. Momentum's a powerful thing, but when you look at that scoreboard, we're still just 1 score down. We're very much in this football game. We just need some positive things to happen here in the second half, and we'll be all right. So, all right, throw that football away, punt, live for another down. Let's win on defense here.
Benson's pass intended for number 28, Jack O'Brien, is incomplete.
Punting on the field, 4th and 15. Still early third quarter.
You know, I know for Coach Lockridge, Coach Marsh, Coach Benson,
This is a big football game for them. Anytime you come back to a place that you coached at, a place that you've been, and you get to go, you guys, a lot of people here you love, a lot of people that you respect, but you always like to truthfully beat your friends. And that's kind of the case here. They come back and competing where all three of them had spent a lot of years, and I think that obviously they want to walk out of here as victors now that they're the Siloam Springs Panthers. Good punt.
Good punt from short.
Great punt. That could be trouble. Yep.
Handled it, caught it at 43.
Just a 39-yard punt, no return. That's what you want. That's a great punt in high school. You don't see many punts like that at the high school level. Ball got airtime, allowed us to get down the field. Kid had no choice but to fair catch football. Put a lot of pressure on him too. Anytime you're a punt return, that ball's coming over, and it's called turning the football over. When it gets that height, the nose of the football actually turns, and it becomes a tougher catch for the kid. And the kid made a good play there from Alma to catch that football on the fair catch. A lot of pressure as a punt returner in that situation.
So 1st and 10 for the Airedales. They're gonna pitch it out wide. Missed the tackle. We got him wrapped up right out of midfield.
He's tackled by number 7, Ryan Estacio.
Good job by Estacio. You know, we were there. We were in place to make that play, and just missed the tackle there. It would have been a 2-yard gain, so it's a 7. But again, make Alma make long drives, make them chip away, make mistakes. Most high school football teams aren't capable of making 10 to 15 play drives, and let's see if we can hold Alma here out of the end zone.
Second and 4, ball on the 49. Parker takes a snap. He drops back to pass. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. He's getting wrapped up.
Good job.
Great job wrapping him up. I believe that was Boaz Benson on the tackle.
Got pressure up top by 21 first. We got 24 up top. 24, I believe.
Zaya Balash. 3rd and 4. Big down for the Panthers. Try to get off the field here. Interesting formation. They're going to take it out wide. He's got the ball up the middle. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He makes a man miss across the 25 down to the 20. We're tackling at the 16-yard line.
He's tackled by Boaz Benson. Tackle picks up enough for another Alma Airedale.
Well, all right, ball down the 17-yard line. Again, in the red zone, we've had success this year in the red zone on defense, and let's see if we can continue that. I know we're getting up 23 points tonight, but we've had a big stop in the first half. Let's see if we get a big stop here in the second half down inside the 20.
1st and 10. Airedale's in the red zone. Parker takes a snap. Hands it off to Perkins. He's wrapped up. Around 13. Brings up 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 5.
Play a lot of defensive linemen. The Siloam Springs Panthers sending guys in and out on defensive line, trying to stay fresh. Seeing some long drives from Alma. That is tough on your defensive line. Let's see if we can come up though here with a big stop on 2nd down, push it into a 3rd and long situation.
It's Parker up the middle. It's going to be a 1st down for the Airedales. I believe it's going to be close. Yep, they're going to move the chains. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Ball's on the 7.
Alma's electing to play big boy football. They're staying with that 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight end look, and let's see if we can come up with a big stop. Just ran a little fold scheme there on that last play. Let's see what they elect to do here.
Perkins, oh wow, handled well. defense playing tough.
Ball on the ground.
Stuart Schwaninger.
It's like Weston Bowerman came up with the football. They're going to say he's down. Then we got a
Are you
penalty.
kidding?
There's a penalty.
Well, that's a big penalty right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be second long, and that's going to be half the distance.
No, he didn't call it yet.
Dead ball foul after the play. Unsportsmanlike on the defense, half the distance to the goal line.
Keep our composure here. Keep competing. Keep competing. We want our kids to play with fire. Keep our composure here. This big second down right here on the 4-yard line, second and goal.
I was bothered for this.
Alma getting a 3 tight end look, similar to their version of the Wildcat.
Yeah. Most likely, Schlegel's going to keep himself off the right side.
He got it.
Several blockers, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Here's the deal about this is how all athletics works. This is how football works. It really doesn't matter if it's football, baseball, basketball, what sport you're in, volleyball. It's all about adversity and what your team's going to do. It's going to what are they going to do when they get punched in the mouth? In this case right here, we've got punched in the mouth. We're down by 2 scores right now. We have a choice. Are we going to compete? We're going to fight. And I think that will be the choice that we make. I don't have any doubt in that. I think our kids are going to continue to fight. Looks like that ball's wide left. It's a miss. It's actually that's a big miss. That gets it back to back to knocking them extra points through as far as getting that 14-point look instead of a 15-point look. But it is. I really think that our kids are going to respond to this. Let's see what happens here on this kickoff return. We got to keep our composure. Even when we compete, even when we play with intensity and fire, we got to keep our composure. And I'm sure that's what Coach Lockridge is talking to some of our young men over there on the sideline about right now.
Well, Coach, late in the first half, Alma scored to go up with a minute to go in the half, and we had some adversity there. And we ran one play for a touchdown, and then he got called back, so we had more adversity. Then we went right back to him, and 2 plays later, we were in the end zone. And so they've shown they're capable of overcoming adversity. Let's see how we do here as the game gets later and later. 51 seconds to go here in the third.
I agree with you, Coach Lloyd. As this play happens here, let's go ahead and talk. What do you talk to your kids about when they're facing adversity? As far as baseball is a game of failure, you see a lot of failure in the game. How do you talk to your kids about when they do fail, how they overcome that, and how they move towards success?
We always focus hard on just the next pitch. Okay, everything's about the next pitch. Don't worry about the previous play. We also talk about how do you pick kids up. So that ball's pooched over here. It's going to be caught. He's going to take it. He's still up across the 45. Hit hard. But when somebody makes a mistake or makes an error, it's how do you talk to that kid? Like, what's your tone like? When do you approach him? Do you approach him the right way? And I think that's what our football kids are doing right now. It's how am I going to build this kid up? And what do I say to him? When do I say it to him? How do I say it to him? What's my tone like? And that's part of the culture thing that we talked about. When you see it, you feel it, you live it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's when your leaders rise to the occasion. I agree with you 100%, Coach Lloyd. It really is. It's picking your teammates up in tough times and moving to the next play. It has to be a next play mentality.
The Panthers have good field position. Take over on the 43. It's going to be short off the left side.
Number 3, Mason.
Gave him about 4.
He's tackled by number 2, John Crump.
A long 3 on first down, 4 yards on first down. We'll live with that. I think it is second. 4 yards. Anytime you get 4 yards on first down, that's positive. The short kids had a good football game tonight.
Short up the middle. He's got some room. Makes a man miss. He's crossed the 30 to the 25, down to the 20. What a run by Mason Short.
I like what I saw there at the end of the run. He felt pressure on the football. Alma's kid was tugging at the football for a good 7 yards. You saw Short bring that opposite hand in, cover the football up, bring it in high and tight to his chest, get 3 points of pressure. It's what you coach. You know that the kid's been coached to carry the football like that. Very good job by him. Good job by the offensive line popping one. Dadgum.
Short's going to take the snap right at the end of the third quarter for no gain.
Got a break there, Coach. I don't think we were set down here at the bottom. Surprised we didn't get a flag thrown down here on the bottom for not being set and having procedure, but it's going to be second and long. Big drive here to open up the fourth quarter. It's what you said, and right now I'd have to say that we're responding. We've moved on to the next play, next drive, and we are responding. I'm seeing positive body language out there. I love what you talk about just from a culture standpoint. If you could expand a little bit more on that. You do anything in the off season to develop culture, Coach Lloyd, as far as with baseball? I'm sure it applies over here on the football field, but what are some of the things that you do to develop culture in the off season?
Well, it's about being around guys. They gotta learn each other and how everybody responds. So we talked about the weight room last week. So around each other early in the morning. We lift at 6:30 in the morning. And then around each other there, facing adversity in the weight room. And then we have fall practice. And there's adversity there. We're learning how to practice and how to practice hard and fast. And when you do that, you put your guys in situations where they're going to have adverse situations. And they learn how to pick each other up. Like when a kid strikes out, if you want to go say something to him, well, you've got to know him really well. Okay, and he's got to trust you. You've got to trust him. And so just building that throughout the fall. That happens in the fall for us. By the time we get to the spring, they just know each other.
I completely agree with you. You know, with these guys right here, it happens in the spring. It happens through the summer. It's a year-round mindset. You see the culture as far as, I know we've had some unfortunate things happen here or there with some penalties, but I'm telling you, I get to see these kids day in, day out. I get to see the character of the coaches. We've got some high-character men, good men that are leading our boys out here. And in the big scheme of things, that's as important as anything, is surrounding our young men with high-character people. And then Shane Patrick, our superintendent, has done a good job of bringing in good people to the school district.
Panthers back on offense. They're going to hand it to Short up the middle. He's getting wrapped up in the backfield. Fights hard to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
I think one thing in my past as an offensive coordinator, this situation, and on the 20-yard line, 3rd and 9, you really think I've got 2 plays to get this. So it's all right sometimes that you call a play to put yourself in 4th down to get a better situation for you on 4th down. Let's see what we do. And we did. That's exactly what we're doing right here, Coach Marsh. I love it. It's a great call by Coach Marsh.
He's still pushing. He's pushing hard down to the 3
It's responding. Is what you hit it on the head earlier, Andy. It's responding. But I love the play call there by Coach Marsh. Not panicking on 3rd and 10, understanding the situation. Ball on the 20-yard line. We're down 2 scores. We run the football knowing that we got 2 plays to get the 1st down, and big run by Short, big push by our left side of our offensive line.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Panthers going under center. First time this season. High formation, too tight. They're going to hand it off to Short, off the left side. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's a touchdown. I like it. A little pro-style football there under center. You don't see it very much anymore. You know, the pistol is taking the place under center. The gun's taking the place. It's what you see primarily out of high school football teams now. It says a lot. I think it gives the back more depth and more vision as far as any time you go under center. It's why you see it in the NFL a lot. But with the wide open scheme in high school football, you're going to see it out of the gun and out of the pistol. But a good look down there. Big touchdown, big score. And again, Andy, you got to say it. We've responded right here. Now let's see if the defense can come out and get a big stop here on this drive. 11 minutes left in the game. There's plenty of time left in the game. I want to go back to one thing here, and it's what we talked about. It's way back in the 1st quarter. And I said, what's it going to be in the end of the 4th quarter by that stop on 4th down? What kind of position? And really, that one stop on 4th and 1, it's easy to forget that. But we would have been down 3 scores going into that drive right there for that stop. But we're now 1 score down, 11 minutes left in the game. And I attribute it to that. It was a big stop there in the 1st quarter. But the biggest thing is that we have responded here on that drive right there.
Defense has played a lot of plays tonight on defense. They're tired. It's time for them to fight. They've had time to rest after that drive. Nahun Aguilar out to kick.
try to pin them deep.
Back deep for the air to receive the kickoff for number 11, Dallas Perkins, and number 18, Ashton Millsap. Kicking off for Siloam Springs, number 30, Dewan Aguilar.
Make an adjustment. Oh,
It's going to be caught at the 25. He's going to take it back to the center of the field.
good coverage.
Great pursuit.
Great job.
John Crump on the return. He's tackled by number 25.
Alma's going to take over 31-yard line.
You know, you kick from that far hash over here to the sideline. You're trying to squeeze it in. You're pinching with your 4 on the top, pinching, but you still have to maintain lane. And our kids did a good job up top. They didn't over-pursue the ball. They maintained their lane, kept contained, turned it back in, funnel inside, and pursued to the football. Good job on the kickoff team, not giving Alma great field position on the 30-yard line.
They're going to keep Schlegel at quarterback here. Perkins in motion. Schlegel's going to keep it himself off the left side.
Great
He's
play.
wrapped up for a loss. Defense responding well out of the gate.
Stasio, man, that guy's an athlete. Got a nose for the football. Great play. Great play by Stasio. Again, we talked about it already multiple times. Winning on first down, that big win right there. Let's keep him this. Let's get him to 3rd and long and see where it takes us.
Parker to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Perkins off the right side. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle down to the 35, 36.
Tackle by number 0.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Big play in the football game right now.
Huge 3rd down. Just less than 10 minutes to go.
9 yards brings up 3rd and 5.
Drops back to pass. Scrambles to his right. He's going to throw it all across. Ball's completed. He's going to be out of bounds at the 44 for a first down.
Big play, extending the play by the quarterback there, moving to his right. His eyes are constantly downfield. Just a veteran play by the quarterback there of not panicking and getting that first down. That's a big play for Alma right there. It's also tough on a defensive line with an extended play like that. They're running, they're moving. The big guys like that, it wears them out. We got to dig deep here and find a little toughness here. Step up and make this stop. Again, first down here. Let's see what we do on first down.
Parker to Perkins.
Good
up the
play.
right side, wrapped up
Again.
line of scrimmage. Man, they're fighting hard. Defense is playing hard. No gain. They won first down again, Coach.
Like I run that, Alma likes that fold scheme. Just a simple fold scheme, pulling the backside guard, fitting up on the front side inside linebacker. But we're doing a good job fitting. Defensive line got penetration there and made a big play.
2nd and 10. Perkins goes in motion, empty set. Parker drops back. He's looking for a lane to run. He takes it past the line
Great
of scrimmage.
open field tackle.
It's a great tackle by Ron Estacio.
Estacio again, man. I mean, the guy he got a nose for the football, Coach Lloyd. He got some toughness about him. That's a tough play right there. Kid, you've got about a 15-yard space between you and the ball carrier. He fired his feet, didn't stop his feet, kept his eyes up, and made a great open field tackle. Big play for the Panthers and creating another 3rd and long situation here. Let's see if we get some penetration, get a punt here.
3rd and 7. Parker drops, nope. Right back to pass, looks to run. He's tackled at the 49. It's going to bring out 4th down.
I think Alma's going to have to punt here, I would think. They want to flip the field and put the pressure on Siloam Springs. Let's see what they do there. They give us the ball in midfield. I think they're really gambling right here. Looks like right now they're not punting.
Yeah, Schlegel's been in the Wildcat tonight. He's kept it himself most of the time when he's been in the quarterback position.
They got the Wildcat look, got an unbalanced look down here at the bottom.
Yep.
Got a tackle over, 2 tight ends behind the tackle. Ooh, just about a big break for Siloam right there.
Now I'm going to call the timeout.
I think anytime you call a timeout in that situation, it's advantage defense. Allow the defense to get set over here, talk about what they need to do, get the kids aligned, actually get to coach your kids. Big opportunity now for Coach Benson's defense on this 4th down. We talk about plays of the game and plays of the games that have happened already. We'd have to say this right here, this 4th and 4 is probably the play up to this point, probably the play of the football game right now. Let's see how we respond. I agree with what you said earlier, Coach Lloyd. It seems like on big plays, we consistently make big plays and big opportunities.
This would be a momentum change for sure.
This senior football player they have right now in the Wildcat formation is a kid that has had a lot of success in high school football. And I don't blame him for keeping the ball in his hands. I would do the same thing.
Schlegel's going to take it. That's
over big right there.
Back to the
Keep
35.
contained. Keep contained.
He's going to try to throw it. And that is hard, but it's
Doesn't matter.
Be short.
Did he catch the football?
Take complete. Either way, it was going to be a first down.
Here we go. I tell you, it's a little concerning there. You know, he broke free. Their offensive line actually did an excellent job of not going downfield. There wasn't one lineman downfield. That was a planned pass play from the get-go. The fact that their offensive line, we were, you know, they caught us in what they're going to do, a little play action stuff there. I'm sure they had a little package of one of their tight ends slipping down the seam. And it's really easy on that Wildcat play for your safeties to fit in the alley on that motion, and out pops that tight end over the top.
Well, all of a sudden, there's 7 minutes to go in the game. The Panthers are only down 7, and they got the ball in midfield, Coach.
It's the difference between this year's Panthers and years of past, man. You look at last year's team, they competed, they were in games, but at this point, there's starting to be separation. We've been hitting the mouth a little bit tonight, and we have responded. Let's see what happens this drive.
Titus is going to hand it off the short, off the left side, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He's wrapped up, about the 48. It's going to be a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Keep pounding that ball. I like it. 6:55 left in the game. I don't know about you, Coach Lloyd, but when I can actually hear you as far as in this, it makes things a little bit easier as far as in conversation.
Yeah.
A little bit more enjoyable to covering this football game when we can hear each other through our headsets.
Benson hands it to short, inside zone, up the middle, running hard. He's down to the 43. It's going to be a gain of about 4.
Again, I think Coach Marsh has a mentality here. It's going to be 3rd and 4, but I don't think there's any doubt that we've got 2 downs to get 4 yards. Last time we were in this situation, we ran our wide zone left, and short popped one out the outside. Let's see what we do here. Winning 2 tight 12 personnel here. Oh. A little procedure call. We'll have to overcome that.
It's going to be 3rd and 8. Now you got to think, we probably still have 2 downs.
We do. We have 2 downs and we have 2 timeouts with a lot of time left. There's a minimum of 2, I'd say 2 more possessions in this football game. This possession, 1 more. But we definitely want to take advantage of our opportunity here at midfield.
Benson takes the snap, play action, drops back, rolls out to his right, throws it deep, ball's got it up in the air, and it's going to fall down incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
Broken up by number 7, Isaac Word. Ball incomplete.
Let's see what Coach Lockridge and Panthers decide to do here.
It will be interesting. You know, it might be a situation where we punt.
Yep.
It looks like that's what we are going to do.
He's sending out the punt team.
I think it's a good call. I think that with 5:36 left in the game, defense has responded in the second half. They've really played a good second half. And you're saying, hey, we're going to keep this field. It's about field position. We're going to keep this ball pinned deep on Alma's side of the 50, and hopefully we'll have a good outcome of this punt right here.
Nice and short, back to punt.
I like it. Good punt.
Deep punt.
It's over his
Fair
head.
catch. Oh,
He touched that.
Ball still
Ball in the end
loose.
zone. Oh, what a break. What a break for Alma.
I mean, I don't
What
know.
a break for Alma.
To be honest, Coach, I don't know the rules. Is that a touchback?
It's going to be a touchback. What a break for Alma.
Punt goes into the end zone. It is a touchback.
Great effort on the coverage team.
You know, it's one of those deals. It's an unfortunate rule in football, really. It rewards really not a good play by the return team. They muffed the punt. They dove on the punt and pushed the punt back into the end zone and then kicked it out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Unfortunate play for the Panthers, but it's the rule of the game. It's how it works. It's a touchback. Let's come out here, let's respond, and let's get a big stop. Again, flip the field. I like it. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we're going to be all right here. You know, I find it interesting. We'll see what Alma does offensively. They've been running just a spread look. Now you see them, they're tightening things down. They're trying to run the clock out, but let's see how that affects and impacts their offense.
Parker's going to hand it off to Schlegel. He's bust loose. Up to the 38-yard line.
Schlegel gets enough for an Alma Airedale.
Alma finding ways to put the ball into Schlegel's hands.
5 minutes left in this game. You know, they got just enough weapons on offense besides the Schneider kid to, with Jackson, the running back that got the backfield, quarterback's a good athlete. That's a good football team in Alma. Let's see what happens. I will say this. Alma last week had Van Buren down and in the same situation with the ball and ended up losing that football game. Let's see if we can have the same thing happen on our end here tonight. We need a turnover right now is what we really need. If we can find a way to pop that ball out, it'd be a big play for us.
Perkins picks up 9 yards, brings up 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1. Clock's rolling. About 4:20 to go in the game. They're going to slow it down.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Parker hands it to Perkins off the right side, makes a man miss. He crosses midfield. That's going to be a first down.
He's down by number 23, Dean Boyd. Perkins picks up enough for another Alma Airedale.
I think you get a stop here on first down. We're gonna have to start thinking about how to manage our timeouts. If we get a stop here on first down, a decent stop on first down, put them in 2nd long. Let's see what Coach Lockridge elects to do with our 2 timeouts that we have left in the football game. We got to preserve enough time on the offensive side of the ball when we get it.
Play clock's down to 5.
They're going to use a timeout.
They're going to have to hurry to get it in.
It's clock. Here we go. A lot of frustration with Coach Bush over here on their sideline. He's upset, man. He's fired up. They burned a big timeout right here.
That is your second timeout.
They got 1 timeout left. You know, can't do that. When you're up, when you got the lead with 3 minutes left, those timeouts are valuable right there. And I know that Coach Bush over here, he's been coaching for a long time. He's disappointed right now. He had to burn one of his 3 down here with 3:10 left in the game, up 29-22. Big first down play for the Panthers.
our defense a chance to kind of collect themselves here.
No doubt about it. I agree, Andy.
Hey, look, this is why they do what they do during the summer and what they do during the spring to prepare for this moment late in the fourth quarter.
A lot of kids hating those gassers. A lot of kids hating those in the heat when they're out there running. But this is why you do it. You're exactly right.
Perkins off the left side. He's hit hard.
Dallas Perkins on the
45.
carry. He's stopped by number 7, Ryan Stasio.
We talked about Byram in the first half. I got to talk about Stasio in the second half. This kid right here, he's made some big tackles in the alley tonight. Big open field tackles. That right there was a good tackle. Fitting there in the outside gap. Great job by Stasio.
Second and 7. 12 seconds to go on the play clock. Parker puts a man in motion. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Perkins. He's wrapped up hard. Great tackle by number 9. That looks like it was Stuart Schwaninger.
He's stopped by number 9, Stuart Schwaninger.
Schwaninger, man.
Has elected to take a timeout.
Schwaninger's having a big night tonight as well. Big senior coming up, 6'3", 236-pound, tight end, defensive end, playing a good football game. Really playing almost every snap of the football game. Really, he's out there. Benson's out there. Almost every play. Both play with a high motor. Both having a good football game. This is a big play right here on 3rd and long, though. Really, it's one of those that you, as an offensive play caller, on the back of your call sheet, you'll flip over and you've got how to run the clock out based on the number of plays it's going to take, based on how many timeouts they had. I always had something on the back of my call sheet to see that. And in this setting right here, we've got 1 timeout left. Or we got 2 timeouts, Coach.
We got 2.
2? Okay. So you're looking right here in this setting right here. This is a big down. They're going to have an opportunity if they get this first down to possibly come close to running out the clock. We really need to stop here on this down.
Schlegel keeps himself off the right side. He's wrapped up.
I like it.
Taken down.
They're going to have to punt the football. Going to have to punt the football.
We got another timeout. I think they didn't update the timeouts, Coach. I think that may have been their last timeout.
Yeah, I think that was their last timeout. That's why I was saying that earlier. With 2 minutes left in the game, we don't get that stop on first down on 3rd down right there. Ball game's over. They're gonna run out the clock, 40-second play clock, and they're gonna run that clock out. Now we're looking at in this setting right here. Obviously, it resets on a timeout to 25, but the play clock is at 40 at the down of the whistle is at 40. So in this situation right here, the play clock's back at 25, but the clock will be stopped on a timeout. 4th down, 4th and long. I can't imagine Alma not punting the football here and giving us a chance getting the football back deep on our end.
Panthers are going to have a chance here.
Yeah, the Panthers are going to come out with no punt returner, and I don't blame them. I mean, in this situation right here, you got to get the stop first.
Do you try to block it here and risk running into the kicker, or you just take the football, 2 minutes to go, and you say, we're going to go down the field?
We're going to go down the field. I haven't seen their kicker. I haven't seen their punter kick many deep, and he doesn't hear either.
Schlegel.
Let's see what happens. Let that ball bounce there. That's a big break, man.
Bounces into the end zone.
That is a big break. I'm a little surprised there. They didn't try to angle that kick a little bit. We'll take that ball in the 20. That's a big break for us. Defense comes up with a big stop, man.
Yeah.
Down 2 possessions about 10 minutes ago. It would have been really easy for the Panthers to hang it up and say, hey, we competed tonight. Let's go into Pea Ridge next week. See if we can't get a dub next week against Pea Ridge. That was not the case 2 possessions ago. We came out, got a big stop, scored a touchdown. They got the ball back, got a stop. Now here we are with the football. Chance to tie or win the game. On the road, oftentimes you choose to go for the win. So we get a touchdown here. Don't be surprised if we don't go for 2.
Benson going to roll out to his left. He's going to fire it. It's going to fall incomplete. That pass was intended for Marcus Smith. It's going to bring up 2nd down. I
wonder if they're spying short on the screen game. Boy, that sure has worked for us well tonight. Let's see what we get here. This short in the backfield, I believe it is. 10 personnel doubles. One back, no tight end.
Benson drops straight back. He's got time. He looks to his left. He fires deep. He's looking for Marcus Smith. That ball's going to be intercepted. That ball is caught. Samuel Schlegel.
Minute 54. It's going to be a situation here where, we're going to have Alma make a drastic mistake here at the end of the football game, which has happened in high school football. Until that clock ticks zero, you got to stay out there and you got to fight and compete. And I do give credit to Coach Lockridge and his boys out here tonight. That's exactly what they've done on the road in a tough environment. Really, Alma is a neat place to play high school football.
Yep.
It's really special. Got a great venue as far as the stadium itself. Got the hedges back here in the far side as far as the end zone. Just a beautiful place. But they're getting in the victory formation and going to run this clock out.
Well, Coach, Panthers played well. We had a few penalties. They cost us. We'll need to get corrected for next week. But it was still really good to see the offense played well. And I'm telling you, in the big moments, the defense played well.
I think the thing you got to talk about our defense is it's a defense that makes big plays in big moments, and we saw that tonight. I saw our defense step up in big moments, make big plays. Obviously, this is not right now. We're winding the clock down, not in the direction that we'd like it to be in. But I still got a lot of pride in our boys here and how they fought and how they played tonight. I see a lot of positives and a lot of things that we're going to build off of. And like I said earlier, we got to fix the penalties, but penalties are fixable. There's something that you could go back and whether it's some discipline penalties where you just make some better choices as individuals, or whether maybe it's moving your feet a little bit more, maybe it's taking a better angle on the blocking scheme, whatever it may be. We can fix that this off week and going into Pea Ridge and this next week going into Pea Ridge, or Pea Ridge is coming to us rather, for a big opportunity to get our second win.
Disappointing result, but the Panthers have a good football team, and I'm excited for the rest of this year. They're going to do great things. Just came up short tonight, but
it's going to wrap it up. Coach Lloyd, as always, as I said before, second half when we were able to have a little bit more conversation as far as what we're talking about here is a little easier to follow. It's a credit to our AV Tech team. They do a great job as far as what they're doing back here behind us, as far as the monitors, the screens, learning as young people back here how to create a production, and we're proud of them for what they do. Week in and week out, traveling on the road with athletics takes a lot of time and a lot of commitment, and I'm glad that they're Panthers just like our boys out here on the field are. But well-fought game tonight. Didn't end up on the right side, Coach Lloyd, but we got next week, and I fully expect next week for us to come out a little bit better.
absolutely.
All right, let's wrap it up. Everybody be safe tonight. We'll see you in 7 days.